Hey, how's it going? I wanted to talk to you guys about Venus and what's happening with Venus in the sky right now. Is that Venus is coming up to activate this eclipse point. Venus in Leo is making some powerful aspects this week, bringing together this grand fire trine, and it's like a goddess initiation. We had our Venus retrograde this spring, asking us what we really care about, asking us what we really value. Can we value ourselves? Can we value the feminine within? Can we respect the whole truth of ourselves enough to care for ourselves? And so all these issues are coming up huge right now, and the feminine is kind of being shaken to its core. This is an initiation. The goddess, the feminine within all of us, the healer, the caretaker, the nurturer, the lover, the empath, the compassion, is coming up to a challenge. This part of ourselves has been written in the past, our past age, into a horror or a demon or something bad and dangerous or scary. And the truth of the feminine is actually a beautiful, healing, harmonizing energy. And so this Venus coming up with these aspects right now with the planets is like she is doing the dance. She's stepping through the ring of fire. Today, Venus is trining Saturn, and Saturn is karma. In Sagittarius, it's our karma of seeking, of growing our knowledge, expanding beyond the stories of our past. So Saturn is saying, come on, now that it's in direct motion, it's like, come on, let's end this goddess story. We're heading into the cosmic destiny as Saturn comes into that destiny point of the galactic center. And Venus is triggering all of this. The path forward, we cannot move forward in our evolution with a disempowered feminine. We are stuck. There is a line here, and we have to cleanse and heal and release all of the parts of ourselves that feel bad about ourselves for being weak and vulnerable and emotional, and all of these things that have been just kind of piled up into the feminine as the patriarchal energies have come into the planet and taken over these past age. The past age is coming up for review because it's the age of Pisces, and we've got at this new moon coming up, we've got the sun and the moon opposite Chiron in Pisces, the wounded healer. So the feminine is getting like majorly pushed down right now as an opportunity to stand up and to accept and love and heal the parts of yourself. It's not just men and women. We all have the feminine within us, and we're all carrying an overlay of shame around the sensitive part of ourselves. So if you've been going through life and you're a warrior goddess and you have put a front up from your emotionality, your empathic nature, just to survive, like a lot of us have done, this is breaking down right now because Venus has to step through this threshold. We cannot take a disempowered feminine energy with us into the future. We've got to clean this up. So the sun and the moon are our identity, our emotions, our energies of the past, coming up with that opposition with Chiron. Now Mercury, the messenger, is opposing Neptune in Pisces. And so we're getting information and clarity about the past stage and kind of like waking up from this dream and being like, wait, how did the most beautiful parts of ourselves, the healer, the nurturer, the mother nature, the goddess, the part that wants to bring harmony, how did that turn into a bad thing? We've been programmed to think the best parts of ourselves. And this is what's going on for the indigos right now and the crystals, like waking up to the healer part of you that has been cast aside and has been demonized by this world. And it's time to like pick up that goddess within that's been pushed down. And can you be the truth of who you are, not what everybody else wants you to be? So the goddess, the feminine, in its disharmonious place, wants to be what anybody else wants it to be. Doesn't want to be and stand up for itself. But she has got to stop compromising and got to stop trying to be what this world wants her to be. She needs to be who she really is and come into the compassionate, the vulnerability that is our greatest strength, that is the feminine. We've all built walls against this and we're compensating and moving through life, but now it's breaking down. And so the feminine part of us all is getting tested, pushed through this grand fire trine. So today it's Venus is making a triangle with Saturn in Sagittarius. Then on Thursday, Venus comes up to the north node of the moon. And so that's when it will make this grand trine with the other planets, and then comes into an exact trine with Uranus on Sunday. So this whole week is flavored with this goddess initiation and this like part of ourselves that needs to stand up and be okay with who we really are as vulnerable, empathic, sensitive creatures. We've got a lot of great energy with all this planets in Virgo, the grounding out and healing and feeling the love of Mother Earth. So I hope you can join me for the live activation that's going to be for the new moon in Virgo. That's going to happen on Monday at 11 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. And so I will put the information below is in the comments for you to be able to find out, sign up for that activation. And I've also got the intuitive training coming up that starts on the 27th. Make the most of your intuitive skills and getting messages after messages. The starseeds, indigos, they're activating right now in the field. They really need the chakra work. This is the key to being able to have a harmonized experience. The awakening, we used to go out and try to find awakening. Now it's coming to us. Planetary energies are changing. This is this goddess activation, the healer within. It's time to step up and feel confident, safe. Can you feel safe in being who you really are in your whole and complete self, including this deeply most sensitive part of yourself associated with the divine feminine within. So we're moving into some potent energy here, so I hope you can join me for that live activation. I just wanted to let you know about this burning ring of fire, stepping through the initiation, dropping all shame and all these stories about the past and the parts of ourselves that have been rejected, the best parts of ourselves that have been rejected by this patriarchal world, and stepping up and reclaiming those by nurturing ourselves. When you get your goddess energy kicked in, you gotta step through, get that goddess activation in through this ring of fire. The first place you gotta put that energy of this nurturing world is towards yourself. So use this Virgo energy to self-care, self-nurture. The goddess is being knocked down just to remind her how to get back up and rewrite the stories of the past. We're all living in our genes that now we're going to honor our mother, and we're going to love and nurture and care for each other on this planet. So thanks so much for being a part of the journey. Until next time, I'm Adrienne Elise. Namaste.